Your barefoot neighbor.
Take a seat, because today we're 135 pounds down naturally through calorie deficit, and I'm finally gonna give you a healthier version of my famous Philly cheesesteak cobbler. So let's go. I've been so nervous to make this recipe because I ain't gonna lie to kick it. Part of what made that so good were all those damn calories, okay? But I've brainstormed on this. I've thought it through thoroughly. We're going to create a masterpiece. Let's make a healthier, protein-boosted Philly cheesesteak cobbler. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do, hold on, because I gotta get all my meal prep out of the way. Focus, okay? We've had a busy day, Susan. You're crooked. I had to fix you. It was gonna drive me nuts if I didn't. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna start off with a pan. We're gonna put that pan on the stove over medium-high heat. I've got 2 pounds here of shaved steak. So once my pan gets hot, we're gonna season this up and we're gonna fry it up. Now, something that I do in this journey is some meal prep. Son of a muffin, I swear to ever loving, if you don't open, hold on. I freaking deadlift 250 pounds, but I can't open this. You gotta be shitting me, Susan. Something I did ahead of time that is part of my weekly meal prep. This is onions, ding-dongs, and mushrooms. Onions are onions, but we're fun around here. Ding-dongs are bell peppers, because when you ring the fucking bell, it goes ding-dong. And then mushrooms are fun, guys, but I forgot to call them that in the first part, so you just got mushroom. You're welcome. Okay, any hoots, toots, roots. Slice them up, sprinkle a little drizzly poo, olive oil, salt, pepper, garlic. That's what's on here. If you don't meal prep these, you will need to fry these up before you do your steak, okay? But I meal prep to save myself time because I'm a busy lady, okay? Now, one thing's for certain, two things. Wait, how did they say that? I don't know. One thing's for certain, two things for sure. Is that what they say? To be able to get this cut down in calories, I did have to move some things around, okay? But my goal when recreating this recipe was to give it a 10% ratio, which is what I shoot for in mine and my husband's macros. So that means if it's gonna be 500 calories, I need 10% of those calories to be strictly protein, okay? So I've built this recipe based on specific macros that I want to hit. You can do it however you want, okay? Good talk. For our steak, to season it, I'm gonna do some beef bouillon, some salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, smoked paprika, and then this is a vegetable seasoning that is phenomenal that I get at the Middle Eastern Mart. I'm gonna use that. You can use salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, smoked paprika. That should be your bare minimum. Or doctor it up any way you like, okay? Put a light spritz of olive oil in our pan, and I'm gonna fry up this meat. I almost forgot to tell you, turn your oven on to 350, okay? Now I'm adding my veggies. Add however many veggies you want. Bless you, Beluga Bear. My dog sneezed. We bless our babies, okay? This is one of my husband's favorite spicy seasonings in the world. It's called Smolder from Boulder. He's been eating it for like 10 years. The only place I can find it is Noodles and Company. So I gotta go there to get it. But anyways, filling is done, set it aside. Okay, listen, this is where it gets kind of sketchy, but I need you to just shh and trust the process, okay? 3/4 cup, 2% cottage cheese. Again, we're gonna shut up and trust the process. I've thought about this for a year, and people often call me a foodini, okay? So, listen. We're gonna imagine that these are 2 raw eggs, but actually what they are is they're 2 soft-boiled eggs that I accidentally destroyed because they weren't cooked all the way. Okay, so they're going in, but you would do 2 raw eggs, okay? We're gonna do some vegetable seasoning. You could just use any all-purpose. This is just flavoring our sauce. We're gonna do a really good pinch of nutritional yeast. This is often like a vegan cheese substitute. It's very nutty, very cheesy flavored. So we're adding that for flavor as well. Gonna add a couple tablespoons of chicken bouillon. Now this is where I had some doubts when I was coming up with the recipe, but I think I thought it through properly. Okay, just shh, focus. I'm gonna do a 1/2 cup of 1% Fairlife milk. That's going in. And then we're gonna blend this up. Okay, and for this, I wanted it to be like a thicker sauce. Yep, we're there. Let's taste it. That's good, but it's missing something. One moment. Do just a little splash of white balsamic vinegar. It needs a little bit of acid. Mix that in there. Boom. Gucci, Gucci, go. Okay, so I want to kind of let you know like where my brain was going with this when I was doing it, because the original chicken cobbler that your barefoot neighbor did, which by the way, I love you, Matt. I am beyond fucking proud of you. You are an amazing human being. The one that he did started with like a stick of butter in the pan and then you melt it. And obviously we skipped that part because that's just extra calories, you know? Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the cobbler toppling. The cobbler toppling. Listen, Gordon Ramsay is my bestie, but he knows that sometimes my tongue just be getting twisted and shit, you know? Here's where I had to definitely cut back on part of this recipe. We're only using half of this box. Whereas the other cobbler recipe used the whole box, but then that blew my carbs out of the water, okay? And this cuts back a ton on calories by halving this part of the recipe. Because instead of having all of this biscuit mix, I also have potatoes that I roasted, some sweet potatoes. So we're gonna do that instead of having all the biscuit mix. Do you know what I'm saying? Now we have to make the cobbler toppling. Oh my God, that's the second time I've done that. Let's make the fucking cobbler topping, Susan. 1 cup of milk, please and thank you. Boom. We're gonna do half of this pack, which is like 160 grams, I think. Okay, so that's half of it, and then we're gonna do the full seasoning pack. And what to do with that other half, I don't know. Fucking mix it with something. Season it up. Actually, you could just add more seasoning to it and do a secondary batch of this. But I'm only cooking for 2 people, so I ain't trying to make a ton. But the whole seasoning, because we like flavor, you guys. Hello. Let's whoosh this together. And I almost completely forgot because we did not put butter in here. We're going to do 1/4 teaspoon of butter extract. You can find this in the baking aisle of your grocery store. And this is what I do to trick people into thinking that there's butter in things that there isn't butter in. It's a pretty magical acquired skill. Again, I told you I'm a foodini. Okay, you didn't believe me. You should believe me. Gosh, you're so silly. Okay, focus. 9 by 13 pan. Spritzy poo of orals, not a lot. We're gonna dump in all of our meat and peppers and fungi and onions. Yep, this is gonna be pretty magical. If I do say so myself. All right, got some provolone. You can use any cheese you want, okay? I know there's like a whole battle in Philly about like what kind of cheese you can use. I don't care. Do whatever you want, man. People be fighting and stuff about food in the comment section. It's like, how did we get here? This is so dystopian. Okay, we are going to put some cheese and imagine for portion control and macros, imagine what your portions are gonna be. Like I have entered this recipe as 6 servings. See how I did that? See? Now I could cover the whole thing, but I don't need to. I don't need to, that's plenty. I think listen, when I first made this recipe, I went back and watched the video. There was like 4 cups of cheese on there. No wonder why I had fucking stomach problems, Susan. You know, like that was insane. It's okay on pizza, but I was eating like that every single day. Everything had to be like ooey gooey and cheesy and like 4 tablespoons of mayo or a 6-ounce side of ranch. And you don't realize how much that adds up, you know? Now, focus. We're going to take and very easily pour this over the top. It's not gonna be 100% filled in. That's okay because we cut it in half. We know what we're working with, so we need to be cautious when we're filling in the blanks. Boom. Now we're gonna go in with our sauce. It's like a cheesy, gooey sauce. I didn't use all of my sauce because I don't wanna like drench it. It looks pretty, I mean, I don't know, maybe. It hasn't really like gotten down in there. I mean, if it's goopy, I'm fine with goopy. You know, I'd rather have goopy than not goopy. Okay, in the oven, 350, 45 minutes, okay? Do not stir any of this together, just leave it be. I almost just burnt my whole booty. Y'all see that? That was close call, Susan. Shit. See you soon, Pookie. Okay, you guys, it's time. I'm so excited. Okay, I did let it rest for like 20 minutes, no joke, okay? We're gonna get in here. Okay, it's got a good cut. Nice. Sounds juicy. Like a good cobbler. Oh, I can touch this. It's rested enough. Oh, we got a crispy edge. We have a crispy edge. Shh. Focus. Just get in there. Susan. I'm not even gonna be able to eat a whole portion of this. I know it, but my husband will. Both show. Those are not even, Susan. Okay, let's try that again. That's more like it. Shh. We're not gonna talk about it, okay? We're just not gonna talk about it. Plates. I am going for a corner piece. I'm going for, like, no joke. I have planned and went over this recipe in my head probably 150 times. So we're going, I get the crispy corner piece. Okay? The best, the best. And I am going to serve this later with sweet potato, but I'm getting a bite now. We're microwaving this ish for dinner. Do you know what I'm saying? And listen, if you're counting macros and you know, you know, you know. Okay. 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 This requires something magical because it's gonna be magical. I wish you could smell it. It does smell so delicious. Okay. Are you ready? Finally get the healthy Philly cheesesteak cobbler. Healthier. Shut up to all the people that are gonna say something about that. Judgmental turd faces. Yes, okay. We're gonna get a little bit of a cheese pull. Ah! See, that's what it's all about. It's that happiness. Okay, are you ready? Look at that. How exciting. Get back here. That's a big ass bite. I don't care. I don't care. I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. I'm nervous. I thought about it for so long. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness gracious. Yo, that absolutely hits. Oh yes. This is so worth it. Oh my goodness. Oh, my heart is so happy. Damn, Susan. And that crispy top right there. Oh, now I'm gonna serve this with some broccoli and sweet potato. Dear Lord, that was worth all the nights that I stayed up planning it. The back and forth. Oh, the macros and a picture of the ingredients and measurements will be in the comments. Holy crap. What do you think, babe? 1 through 10?
10.
10. Was it as good as...
healthy.
Huh?
Doesn't even taste healthy.
Doesn't even taste healthy. Fuel your body. Oh my gosh. I gotta go. I gotta get the rest of dinner together. Okay, love you. Bye.